got a pretty cloud, at least. Strict safety guidelines featuring Boone, a CLDC 2020 level. Without the information on the screen, unfortunately. Level setup. Secret exit, yes. Dragon coins, yes. Moon, no. Maybe, I don't know. Can you repeat the question? Like, very rarely do people even bother with MSU1, so it's just kind of weird. Yoshi's Weed Farm. Oh yeah, we gotta go to Yoshi's Weed Farm first, clearly. But yeah, I'm playing on the controller using MSNS. Well, is that MSN2? I guess. Let's read the message. Hey, what's up, my boy? I'm gone to kick Bowser's ass, but please don't take my medicinal moons. I need that for, like, stuff, okay? Yonshi. With the footprint. And try the strict safety guidelines, which loads really fast. I love that. Look at that. That's a cute design. Mokinshi Sawmills Incorporated, or company. Warning. For a complete duration of your tour, please do not use your A or B buttons. Okay? For your own safety. Oops. I forgot to use my directional buttons. Should you do so, even impulsively, our security team has all rights to terminate your visit instantly. I'm about to be unsurprised. So here's what happens if you do A and B. You get kicked. There is no retry, so I should avoid getting kicked. Okay, so very careful. I'm going to hold on to Y, however. It picked up here. I guess it's more Galaxy music, isn't it? Not the spot to stand. I feel like if you're going to do an intro area like that, you really should actually use retry. Who knows, maybe it'll get better. Jumping kicks you from the level. Yep. Well, I suspect touching A or B does. I don't know if it's pause edge or down or whatever, but maybe I should just go around the loop a few more times until the timing is better. Puzzle Plank Galaxy, thank you. It has been a while since I've played Galaxy, or Galaxy 2. I played both of them on stream once, forever ago. That took some doing, and the setup was awful because I had this terrible HDMI splitter and didn't own enough HDMI cables, so I ended up buying like 8 HDMI cables. Alright, well that... progress. Is Galaxy 2? Cool. You have to play... Galaxy 2 is still really good. I think Galaxy 1 is better, but Galaxy 2 is really good. Like, still top tier. But Galaxy is probably the best Mario game of all time, even as someone who plays a lot of Super Mario World. I can stand here for safety. I don't think I wanted to do that. Let's go around the loop again. Nope. Okay, what do I want to do here? I just want to run across. Alright, now there's a red Koopa. Or whatever these things are called. Galaxy 2 has better levels. Galaxy 1 has better everything else. Levels and music. I think they both have really good levels and really good music. I'd say my biggest qualm with Galaxy 2 is that a lot of the levels don't get a lot of play. If that makes sense, because you don't get these like large, more traditional Mario 64 style. Here's like this really gigantic level, please explore all of it. I feel like that was the right thing to do. Progress! Dragon coins. What? Do I want to go up? If I want the dragon coin, I want to go down, but I don't really want to go down. I guess. Oh, that's why I don't want to go down. G1 music is awesome. Slightly better. Who made this? But yeah, I like having these bigger worlds with many more stars to find, as opposed to the smaller worlds for the most part. Like, I felt like most worlds in Galaxy 2 had like 2 stars. 3 stars if they have like a challenge thing. And that was never my favorite part of Galaxy 1 was the, let's give you, let's do the purple coins. Let's make you race the Shadow... Actually, racing Shadow Mario was fun. Purple coins sucked, though. There we go. Okay. Alright, well... Try for a twofer. Got the cherry! This is just all gonna be the kind of thing, isn't it? Just careful timing of when you make your moves. As I wait for cycles to line up. Oh, I would have been fine standing up. Oh, well, good to know. Alright. Oh, wait, Lava Lotus. Just noticed you. Oh, they fly back. Okay. Well, that's terrifying. Okay. What's going on here? Okay, I can get the shell at least. Brilliant. That's coins. Hilarious. Did you like that level? Try it again, damageless. Yep, that was one. Say right now it was not my favorite one. Whoops. The timer ones could be kind of rough. I liked the race ones. The race ones were good. But other than that, like, yeah. Not to mention, like, trying to proc Prankster Comets was also kind of awkward. I think eventually, like, there's a way to do it consistently by you just talk to the, like, little star dude on the corner. Anyway, I would play Mario Galaxy 1 again, because, like, I have 100... Oh, nuts. I do have 120 clear save on that, and then do all the Luigi stars, because you need to do all the Luigi to really beat the game, and I never did that. But I wouldn't want to, like, do the whole thing with Mario as well. And then Mario Galaxy 2's postgame, I'm like, I'm just not doing that. I don't really want to do these hide-and-seek stars. If I did Mario Galaxy 2, like, all the way, I would definitely want to get the hide-and-seek stars, but just wasn't in the cards last time. I don't know why I went there. I could get double kicked out of the level. But anyway. Not happening anytime soon. The list is too long of things that I probably should do. Like, I still, on my personal list, I've got, like, a couple really weird things. I have this old 16-bit Windows RPG I want to play that is kind of bonkers. Also probably need to find out what my next, like, long-term LDC project will be, because I don't think... I think CLDC is happening later this year, but it's going to be a while till then. Pokemon. The thing is, when I say long-term project, I mean, it's got to be something I can do without having to, like, message people. That's really the key to the whole thing. Like, that's really one of the reasons why requests go so slowly, is just, like, I have to message people about timing and whatnot. So I can't just, like, say... Whoops. I can't just say, like, oh, I want to do this tonight, unless I know someone doesn't care about the timing. Like, Bunny Link's requests. Bunny Link cares not. Just wants me to play the games. That makes it easier. But otherwise, like, I need to actually message people. Get things sorted. Especially when other time zones are involved. Like, getting Baldur's Gate 2 done took a long time, especially because, like, there was one time slot where it was feasible. Because I generally like to... what am I doing? I like to sleep in. European time and American time only overlap late at night for me, is really the way that goes. Well, we got UFO 50 tomorrow around 10 p.m. PDT, so that's all good. I think when I make the thumbnail, this will probably be from an older capture. There we go. Be up any day now you're on vacation. Fair point. Fair point. That was one of the things I was also going to do, is start rearranging them sometimes, because it just works out better for me. Oh, yeah, I was safe on the far right side of that. Yeah, whatever. No, I want the shell. Perfect. But, like, Pokemon, I know, is going to take a non-trivial number of sessions, because it's effing Pokemon. Oh, right, because this opens both ways. I didn't think that one through. I'm going to regret not stepping on that thing. At least to a small degree. This is out of the arc. It is indeed the longest. What? Well, that's new. But, like, I haven't played any, I haven't watched really any of the actual gameplay. Like, I've watched Freeze-Eye, but, like, Pokemon Showdown and discussions about competitive Pokemon are not really the same thing as playing the game. Because what I do know is, like, you face the enemies in different orders. Or you can do the gyms in any order. That's, like, the only thing I really know about Scarlet. Wait, what am I doing? Violet. I guess I also know, like, there's two different types of silly Pokemon. There's, like, the metal-looking Pokemon that aren't metal, and then there's the weird parallel evolutions ones that aren't, like, variants, just they're called different things. Which I'm not sure I'm a huge fan of. Like, they don't really go in the Pokedex, even though they're clearly, like, a version of this Pokemon. Like, one of them's literally, like... What's the name of that stupid bird? Delibird? But, like, a Delibird toy. That's cute and all, but, like, where does it go in the Pokedex? It's clearly a Delibird. Decide? I don't know. That probably comes down to that. I think I probably like the prehistoric versions better than the metal versions by a small amount. I'm not getting that Dragon Coin. But... it's not a humongous, like, care. Whee! So, the answer is no. Like, I'll probably hold off until I actually, like, purchase it or something. By saying which side. Oh, that's closer to the top. That's why the timing doesn't work. Yeah, I actually thought the reason this wasn't working on MSU1 was because, or the MSU1 version I had, was because there might have been like a weird bug in the MSU1 thing, where like it looked at the files and if they were non-contiguous, it would balk. But then I looked at the implementation; it's the most straightforward implementation for opening the audio files you could ever expect. Do a group. I'm not opposed to like trading or fighting people. I don't know how like all of the other social features work. It's one of those I'll have to get there and figure it out before I make any commitments. Kind of like LDC stuff. Or not LDC stuff. Overworld Design Contest stuff. Ah, nope. I think I may... Nope, not host. Surprising. Got a duck under those. Ah! How has that never been an issue for me before? If you want to do 100%, you do group. I mean, I assume 100% in Pokemon means catching them all. So, of course, you need multiple games. Not the end of the world, but does make it easier. I mean, I'm not opposed to... Like, it's Pokemon! Like, in the world of turn-based RPGs, there's a long chain from, like, I don't know, the early Shin Megami Tensei games to like, Pokemon. Like, Pokemon's not a hard turn-based RPG. It's designed for little children's. It doesn't require you to understand the purposes of every status effect and understand how to use specific moves that only hurt this specific thing, or have specific weird puzzle bosses. Like, the AI for most Pokemon in the early games was terrible. Abysmal, in fact. Like, sometimes it could get stuck. Because it would be like, oh, I need to use a super effective move. My only super effective move is, I don't know, rest. Oh, okay, I guess I'm resting. Yeah, with the overworld, I did look at that. That was really cool. Ah, dang it. It's one of those levels that if you told me Sweet Dude made it, I'd believe you, but I don't think it was Sweet Dude. Just notice the, like, layer 3 light effect. It's really nice, actually. There we go. That was actually the right time to go. Right there. Does it open up? Yeah, it does open up, okay. That would have worked. That would not have worked. I was looking at every other thing as opposed to that accordion platform. That SE moved things like for Gen 1, that's true. Just because this character sprite does not mean Sweet Dude. It's true. There's definitely a general, I think, VIP quality is best quality aesthetic to this. I'm trying to remember who did this, because I did have to look it up at some point in my gigantic book. Not book, my meta file. That tells me who does what hack. That I use for various reasons. I think actually pushing the button after I die makes it take longer. I'm a little bit hungry. I had a salad for dinner. Salad's never filling enough, you know? But that's kind of the point of a salad, isn't it? Had a burger yesterday. Wasn't happy with the burger. And in fact, later on I realized, oh, I could have gone over... In fact, today I was like, oh yeah, I could have gone to this other burger place that's right here and way better than the one I ended up going to... which was just the opposite direction. Said the first place I went to was out of burgers. Like, that's kind of a weird thing to happen. You'd just be out. But they've definitely, like, when I've ordered, been like, yeah, it's gonna take a little bit, we have to grind our meat. And I'm like, you know what? Any place that's grinding its meat almost to order is not a place I'm gonna complain about. Yeah, this is the kind of level I just don't care much for. It's just all about waiting for cycles to line up. And I just don't care for this class of gameplay that much. Like, it's clever. The colors are nice. The setups are clever. It's just, this is a class of thing I just don't care much for. It just gets tedious. Convenient. Now we wait. I'm gonna be waiting a while. Because of how the spawns work. Is it not changing? I think it's actually perfectly synced to this, and I'm hosed. It might be moving forward a tiny bit. Okay, I think I can go on next cycle. Like at the very end of it. I say, with any luck, this will make the other one easy. I hate that other saw. Yeah, I think this is what I want, is for them to be behind me. I'm debating whether or not I want to try again for that dragon coin. This seems like gnarly timing. Now then again, that actually wasn't that hard. Cool, I got the 3rd dragon coin. Just gonna wait for this guy to kind of wander off. Big money, no whammies. Oh, wait, I need the key? Oh, it's a secret exit. Like I said, it's just a lot of waiting for cycles to line up. And I'm an impatient man, for some reason. Big region meeting. Well, good luck. Hope it goes well. Hope it meetings. I've been to a meeting in a while. Life's been good in that way. The thing I liked least about my last bit of contract work was the tedious meetings. The bright side, of course, was that I wasn't actually required to do anything in them frequently, and I got paid by the hour. I still feel bad for the tax-paying public, however. Actually, that shell's useful. I really shouldn't have thrown it. And yeah, now I'm on... actually, at the very tail end? It'll work. It would be better if I got paid to do something meaningful for the hour. I would feel better. It also required getting up for, like, meetings at 5 a.m. sometimes because they're East Coast people and they want to do, like, a status meeting at 8 a.m. The worst one, actually, I could not sleep, so I ended up just staying awake for it. And they're like, yeah, the other guy's like, yeah, we just didn't get our stuff done. Can we do another meeting in, like, 3 hours? I'm like, yeah, let's do that. I will say, and this is not good morals or anything, I did charge them extra if I had to wake up early. Because they decided to schedule meetings for the benefit of the East Coast. But that's about the amount of grift I did there. There we go. Why do I think that's going to work? I'm just going to run right through it. Oh good, these are evenly distributed. That wasn't going to work at all. I didn't spawn those well. But anyway... oh, what else? Been listening to the 2nd book in Sword Art Online. It's okay. Like I said, it's not much of an... the book is mildly interesting. If you've seen the anime, you're like, oh, this is where this comes from. But it was, you know, made pretty faithfully. So it's not like you're missing out on much. The fun thing is it's clearly written out of order. It's like an awful lot of things that happened in the first season of the anime did actually happen in the first book, but waited until the 2nd book. Mostly because, like, dude went back and filled in a lot of, like, backstory and things. Had some more arcs after the fact. No. Next cycle... ugh, no. Maybe I can go between those. Nope, I cannot! Well, at least I can work with these spawns. Okay, that has nothing of value in it. Crap. Okay. I don't know where the other one went. I guess if it's only an issue if you're big. Okay, so I need that for the secret area. I don't know what I was thinking there. I think you have to wait until... no, there's no way you're going to be able to get both extensions. Like, the worst part of doing this class of level is you have to keep doing all of it, and you have to wait at every single phase. Like here, I have to wait for the red Koopa to come back. It's just a tremendous... Oh, whoops. Okay, that was me. Here's my question, actually. You know what? I'm going to find this out, because I think it'll be useful. It said don't touch. I want to know if it's pause edge, or if I hold all of my buttons the whole time. If I can do a half A press here. Nope. You cannot use a half A press. We have learned this correctly. No half A presses. Can't even swim cheat? Nope. Well, and to be fair, like, I'm not set up for it either. It's an emulator. I'm not really sure how I would cheat here. Maybe like a camera code or something? I guess... One meaningful question I would have, I suppose, is how does this kick interact with getting a mushroom? But also, if I get far enough to get a mushroom, I don't really want to get kicked. How did this level do, anyway? $33rd. I'm gonna guess the judges may have agreed with me on this one. What do they say? Oh, they just tell you about not pressing the A button. That's really it. Oh, that was off cycle. When did I start this? A while ago, it feels like. Let's see. About 30-odd minutes ago, more or less. How you doing, Max? I still kind of just don't like this level, to be honest. It's stylish. It's cool. It just requires waiting for things. I'm an impatient man. It's all waiting. Except when I'm dumb. Ugh. Mathos. Huh. What if I played any other Mathos levels? I'll also say I'm not used to playing on an emulator. Like, this is not usually how I play. That's my other John for this. Reggie will be ashamed that I'm using my Johns, but it's how it is. Boop. Though to be fair, I did spend the last couple hours bobbying, so not exactly completely fresh coming into this. Made some Baba progress, but not very much. There's still a non-trivial amount to beat. Most recent public versions of this have the secret exit be impossible due to map 16 error. Oh, well, then I'm not going to do the map 16... Well, we'll do the standard exit first, then. And not worry about the other bit. I pressed down. Oh, whoops. That was smart. This was, I think, the set that the judges got. So I don't know. If there's a more recent version, I might consider playing that. I'm like 80% sure this is the version the judges got. Because I got them from Havaluta. And I think Havaluta got them from one of the judges. And generally, it depends, actually. Sometimes I really like playing the original as it stands, but sometimes I like playing the remixed, remastered versions. Sometimes I really do want them to add more CG dinosaurs. I was reading some journalists saying that they'd watched an original print of Star Wars and were like, no, it just isn't as good as the remasters. I'm like, really? Because I remember having a fairly early version because we had recorded it off TV, at least New Hope, and being perfectly content with no more CG dinosaurs. Alright, here we go. I think one cycle I'll be able to do this. Yeah. I forgot that it goes down! Okay. I can, like, chill right here as the saws go over my head. Do-do-do-do-do. And those can't hurt me. Could have done that forever ago. Either way, getting the key without... I thought I was close enough. There's the midway! Getting the key without knowing what you're doing doesn't help all that much. But at least I found some strategies that seem to work okay. I thought I was further over to the right than I was, and I got bored and started jumping. Let's take a break and go visit Yoshi's weed farm. I guess I could actually use power-ups. That would be an option, wouldn't it? But nope. I do have the newest overworld level design contest stuff downloaded and prepped, so I could actually do that when I want to. Probably sometime next week, unfortunately. This week is pretty much spoken for. Time for sleep. Might 6, you may try to sleep. Well, hope you get better. Being sick sucks for the most part as an adult. As a kid, it's great. You can stay home from school and stuff, but as an adult, it's like, yeah, I just have to work. But yeah, sleep well. Hopefully it works. Hopefully you don't get more sick. Yeah, I also looked up how the debug thing works, and I now understand that, so that also helps. It didn't take much understanding. For some reason in my mind, I had this idea that it was much more complicated, but the fact that it's a menu-based system makes it quite a bit easier. Because in my mind, I thought you had to know which button did which exit or something wacky like that, but no, it's literally just... You press a button, and it forces you to pick an exit to proc. Which is pretty nifty. And some people don't even go that far. I wanted to keep that shell. What am I doing? Some people just leave the overworld unlocked to begin with for some of these. Like, I checked out a Gamma V1 on Xandra's site really quick to see if the debug stuff was on it, and it wasn't. It just was a nice overworld. What I thought I'd already been to, bizarrely. I think she might have reused it in another hack. Because, like, why wouldn't you? Like, if you make both hacks in overworld, there's basically no reason for you not to, like, treat overworld design contest as a way to... I don't know. Okay. Am I host? You know, I think no matter what I do, I'm host, because it's not coming... Oh, it did come back. Oh, well. Yeah, I'm curious how many overworld design contest things end up as actual overworlds. Because some people just like making overworlds. Like, I don't think Dev Azure has made, like, a hack, but dude loves making overworlds. You know, one of the reasons why he's the organizer of this most recent overworld design contest. Because he just likes them. He thinks they're neat. Oh, getting hungry. I'm not gonna eat anything after the stream either, though. It's like I'm not, like, super hungry. But, like, I also have some cherries in the fridge, so I might just eat some of those. It is rain... Oh, no! It is Rainier Cherry Season. Which, as far as fruit seasons goes, is basically one of the best. They are a delicious class of cherry. Okay, I think I can get swing. Oh, wait, no, that didn't work. I tried that before. No. Really shouldn't do that, because it makes the animation longer. Where was I? Talking about being hungry and eating cherries. Been trying to eat more fruit lately. Got some grapes. Grapes were okay. Don't know if you're supposed to put them in the fridge, but I was putting them in the fridge anyway, because it's nice to have cold fruit. Yeah, tomorrow, I don't know what I'm going to eat. I was thinking maybe a burrito. Maybe not. Maybe not a burger. I was thinking maybe go downtown for a little bit, because I don't have to do anything until late in the evening. I've been meaning to go visit the Pinball Museum downtown, because they've got a few new machines I haven't played yet, and I haven't seen them anywhere else. They got Dune, which I'm curious to play, and the Harry Potter one, which I'm curious to play for a couple reasons. One, it's a no pinball machine. Two, I've seen some accusations that it uses AI art, and I want to see for myself, since the preview art is a little bit hard to see. Nope, that worked. I was gonna say this is one of those... Well, nuts, I didn't want to lose that. This is okay. I think? No. Saw that as well. The AI thing, yeah, it's an interesting accusation. Like I said, don't know too much about it. Nuts to all that! Haha, I did it! Midway achieved. What's up, Blue Rune? How you doing? But yeah, since it's based off of, well, I knew that I could just walk through it! I think I need that to continue forward. This is all new territory, so it's gonna be trickier. Not all nude territory. We don't want that. Doing all right? Nice. I didn't want to wait a third cycle for that. I'm gonna guess that pipe might be related to the secret exit. Oh, I needed to walk off. I didn't even think about it. There's also all that gnarly stuff happening above, which also may be related to the secret exit. But I suspect the pipe is, like, the thing. I screwed up. Why does this have so many MSU1 tracks? It has like 18 of them. Well, not 18, like 9 or 10. And there's not that many levels. I need to stop pressing A upon death, because that just makes it longer. Anyway. Maybe I'm a moron. Yeah, but we need to play a bit more King Kong, too, so that wouldn't be bad. Now there's more of them downtown, they might not all cost $1 a play without any price breaks. Which would be nice. But like I said, I haven't really made any plans. It's gonna depend a bit upon the weather. If it's nice, I may want to walk further. If it's not nice, I may not want to. I can't believe I keep doing that. I also got my car back. So I've got my car back from the shop with a brand new door, which is nice. No jumping level. Yep. It's getting old quick. The first half got old. This half has gotten older. Honestly, if this had retry, I think I would hate it less. But also, now that I'm at the midway, I don't mind it quite as much. But it's still just a waiting level. Like, I don't like having to wait around a lot for every single thing I want to do and hope the cycles all line up. I meant to get on the wall, but it didn't happen. Just my least favorite kind of level is just watching for cycles. But yeah, if I go downtown, I got a bunch of options. There's a good wing place. Vindictive Wings. Weird name, but apparently it's named after the two owners, which I think is kind of cute. Or could go to Jupiter. Or there's a sushi place that's pretty good too. Jupiter's got good shaped pizza, and apparently there's got like a happy hour deal where you get like a beer, a shot, and a pizza. And that does sound appealing. Every time I get on that thing, I just walk right off. If I let it get on under me, I don't. Captain Toad levels. But Captain Toad levels aren't about, like, this class of thing. They usually have, like, some puzzles to solve. It's not usually waiting for cycles to line up so you don't get hit. Like, that's what I remember the Captain Toad levels were like in that one Mario game that had a bunch of Captain Toad levels for no reason. Joke was you made it. I know you did, but I liked that level a lot more. I thought I had the timing. Yeah, that was that 72-hour QLDC? If I remember right. That one did not enforce it with a kick to the face. It enforced it with a lot of invisible blocks that were visible. You could see them, but they were still invisible blocks. That kind of invisible block. Had good setups. Do think it was on the Kaizo end of things, but not enough to, like, do anything about it. Like, every QLDC I think I have one or two is like, I will give this an award if we're not disqualifying it. Which is definitely a weird way of going about it. A bunch of overly confusing puzzles with no retry until the second half. Yep. Like, the fundamental thing about puzzles is you feel smart for solving them. But you don't feel smart for solving them 14 times. That's something that children do. In fact, I was discussing that kind of thing with my mother. Was talking about how children's toys and place kind of work. It's like, I very distinctly remember being excited to go to Grandma's house. Because Grandma had really cool old toys. Now. Oh, I missed the Lotus! But she was also saying she's gonna swap out puzzles because she's tired of doing the same puzzles. It's fitting with the VIP aesthetics, I suppose. Like I said, well, I'm saying I hate this. Like, I don't hate this level. It's just definitely a class of level I don't enjoy a lot. Especially because it's very, like, can be very spawn dependent. Like, whether or not a given thing is easily clearable. It depends upon how you spawn it to the screen. Like, I feel if you're going to do a level like this, you need to use the fast pipes to solve that problem to some extent. Or some other forcing function. Guess I misread that. I'm never going to get through that without getting hit. This obstacle I actually kind of like, bizarrely enough. Same timing. Way better attempt than any of the shit Sweet Dude's made. Oof. I don't know, I've seen people like things. I don't know, don't know if I've ever actually played a level by Sweet Dude. That I remember. Let's see. Have I played anything by Sweet Dude? Sweet Dude. Not in the title. Sweet Dude. Oh, yeah, I played World's Hardest Hack. I forgot about that. That one hurt my hand. But was not very characteristically Vippy. That one is just plain weird. Quite vividly remember that. That was a bad decision on my part, because I needed to, judge CLDC, I think it was? And then I didn't, because the other thing that popped up when I searched for it on YouTube was Doom. I think Doom 2? Yeah, Doom 2. whose subtitle was Hell on Earth, whose subtitle I read, whose what I shifted to Hell on My Hand, which I think is funnier. Here, maybe? Oh, whatever. I'm gonna watch it carefully. I swear if I extend here, it's fine. Oh, blessed silence. Big Mark is talking about? Who's Mark? What do you mean Max? Looked it up once. It's actually not an uncommon name in Poland. Okay. Oh, I already screwed it. Maybe I should just run for that one. Just bonsai and go. Watch as I fall off of this. Like I said. Okay. I remember some people thinking what was going too far was going, in all honesty, a bit too far, but otherwise, like, I don't know, I liked to climb the tower. I had fun with that. One of the timings was right, the other was wrong. At least I got that one down. Gonna wait one more cycle. That was, in fact, the thing you needed to do. Oh, I need to... Oh, I've made a hash of this. Nope. Not sure I like using the Xbox for Xbox thing for platforming. Did I play going too far? No, someone sent me a clear video and I watched it and I'm like, that is nice. You have fun with that. It like had screen wrapping and the baseball bat and like 18 million things happening all at once. And I was like, you know what? I'm good. It's a PB for... Actually, no, I don't think it's a PB yet. I mean, look it up. It is, it's an impressive array of things that are happening. I cannot get those two cycles, ever. This one's easy. But those two, no. Oh. Is it a non-level? Maybe I'm not remembering. It was Project Catastrophe, was that it? You're right, going too far is a non-level. It was one of the two like, 2 or 3 Hackers' Dreams demos. There was, like, going too far, something about old school, and then there was the ice level, whose name escapes me, but looks really cool when someone skilled plays it. Project Brutality, maybe that was it. As the LR blocks? Okay. There we go, I got through that one for once. Cycle back. Double back, in fact. Do-do-do-do-do-do. I think I can stand here safely. Okay. Well, so much for that. Okay, I'll get over here. Run off. Brilliant. Ah, no! Pipe Dream, thank you. Now, I met Anon. Cool guy. Wonder if we'll be at PAX again this year. Wonder if Impulse will get released this year. Should have waited one more cycle. It's been in development for so long now, it feels like. 3 or maybe 3-ish years? 4-ish years, which is kind of long for an indie game dev cycle unless you're like Phil Fish in it. Nope. Unless you're Phil Fish in it. Because at some point you just gotta ship it, you know? And it's an interesting game, though I do wonder how well it'll sell. Seeing as it contains, as far as I know, no roguelike deck building mechanics. And offers Kaizo action. It kills your momentum when you bounce on something? Secret stream happening right now? Oh, is he streaming development? Well, crap. Well, now's a good time to find out how boot works. Yeah, I usually assume, like, actually, I usually just see his dev streams, like, in the Super Mario World category, which, 1, isn't correct, 2, makes a lot of sense in terms of who would be interested in watching his development streams. Since I suspect most of the, like, first round of people who will be playing it will be lots and lots of Kaizo people, which is to say, presently, his testing group is lots and lots of Kaizo people. Like, still is excellent. Like, Prestinator. I think Third Wall may have done some testing. I know, Kevin, aka Proto Pizza, has done some testing as well. Okay, this one, the trick was this one. Oh. We take these. So it's streaming a DDR game in Osu. Well, sometimes you take a break. It makes sense. Really want to keep the shell. He said idiotically. I should have just kicked it. It would have respawned on its own. Are you serious? No. Okay, I can get onto this. And then... Oh, I had that. That was it. Oh, nope. Hey, I got a 1-up! Small victories! Okay. Stand right here. And if I think I've waited one more cycle, that would have been fine. Yep. 1, 2, and go! So can this? Oh, okay, that didn't work. Alright, well, mistakes were made. Now, stand here. I don't know what good timing looks like here. I'm shocked that worked. This is terrifying. No! I'm down to 10 lives. You know, a thought occurs to me. Like, I've seen other judges count the number of lives when they've done some contests. It never occurred to me, the really easy way to do it is just cheat yourself a lot of lives or go to Life Farm. Yeah, I'm gonna go to Life Farm really quick. And then count the and then subtract. Anyway, I got... Oh, I don't need more of these. I got plenty of time today. I'm not that worried about running out of time. I'm at the halfway point. And also, even if I didn't succeed here, I have save states for once. Ah, whoops. No! Anyway. What else? Oh yeah, I need to do some programming this week. It finally occurred to me just how soon GDQ is. It's a little more than 2 weeks away. And I have a project I definitely need to have finished before then. That I want to, like, share with people. With plans of releasing it at C3, I think. Maybe this next one. You know, I would have gotten hit in both spots. Nuts. I still have one more of these to do. I'm definitely going to read the judges' comments after finishing this one, I think. Assuming I can find them. They might not be in the spreadsheet. I might have to, like, go and look them up. I can stand right here. I think this one is the longer I wait, the worse the cycle gets. So I really should go pretty early. Okay, and then this one... Wait for that to die. Go over, go over, go over. And no. Not quite fast enough. Oh. Well, that's news. Alright. Well, that's something I should care about. Never had actually hit that yet. Nope. Yeah, I think first cycle there is best cycle. I'm just gonna let that go. What am I supposed to do here? Yeah, I'm just gonna wait. Unless I'm on the spawn boundary, which would have been really funny. Oh, thanks. Okay, the good news is I think I'm safe. Nope, I'm not safe. I don't know what I was thinking there. How much more is there? Nonsense? That's a different hack. And here, wait for the bubbles. Oh. Okay, maybe I waited too long. Maybe that really is just like, you gotta go first cycle. 1, 2... Nope. I cannot hesitate with that particular strategy. Yeah, I think especially if using MSU1, retry should really be encouraged, because restarting the song over and over gets old. Like, I'm just a bit shocked that they didn't. Like, why? There we go. Not a freebie, but close enough. I can stand right here. I think that's going to make the difference. Yeah, that does make the difference. Okay. That probably wasn't worth it. That definitely wasn't worth it. Okay. Down here, right here. This makes me wonder, actually, in, like, the contest lore. Has anyone ever used MSU1 for the file? Or just music? So, like, I don't mind it being used for music, but, like, well, I'm already still big, so not a huge loss, but still, can I? Nope. Nope. Ah! Alright, I think this cycle's good. And then I missed that. Nope, that was a bad cycle. Oh, then I have to wait for that to come all the way back around because it's such a big cycle. The funny thing is that the Super Nintendo is also playing this, but it's just static at the title screen. Because hack command is important for me to keep track of everything that I'm doing properly. Shift. Okay, I can stand here. Right here is safe. And I waited one a little bit too long. When does this particular one will get copy struck? All of the Dark Forces 2 stuff, except the first two sessions that were uploaded sans any music because I didn't have the appropriate equipment. All got copy struck, but only in one specific area, Russia. To which I said, oh. And then went on with my life. Wonder what's in there now. You know, a cape would make me very tempted to use the cape. I don't know if I want a cape. It's the easiest way to get out. Anyway. It's supposed to be cloudy tomorrow, not rainy, so I might go off and do some stuff before streaming UFO 50. I think Friday's going to be a dev day, though. Because I won't be able to do some stuff. I have to go do some other things. It's not my usual... What? Oh. That's completely on me. Yeah, my smile and enthusiasm are just gone. I don't think this level's very good. Unfortunately. It's just waiting for cycles to line up. Which basically boils down to hope that whatever cycle you landed on works well. You can't make it go any faster. You can't take your time the way you might, because otherwise you'll end up waiting like 400 years for cycles. Should have gone after it went down. It's not something I like. Anyway. more cycle there. Like, I'm just getting more impatient as this goes along. Like, I'm just starting to make dumber and dumber mistakes because I just want to get through it. To be completely honest. Like that. I never got hit by that. But it's kind of like auto-scrollers. After a while, like, you just get some amount of disdain for them because you just can't do anything better. You have to wait exactly as the auto-scroller wants you to wait. There's nothing you can... And that... when did I... What timing did I have for that before? Like, I'm not even certain I'll get the secret exit because I can't use my useful cheats. Like, I don't think I want to. Like, maybe I'll downgrade to the SNES version without MSU1 for that, because then I could at least have cape. Like, automatic, or always cape. Which I guess wouldn't work there, because if I recall, getting the key required being small anyway. So that doesn't help. You know what? If I get over there big, I'm going to try to get... Never mind. I'm still going to try to get in the pipe. So I want to know what's in the pipe. I guess I could just use the debugger and edit my state manually. There's no reason I couldn't do that. I don't know if MSN allows for locking things. Let's take a quick look. I can do... No, don't halt. Thank you. Oh yeah, I don't want the debugger, actually. I want the memory viewer. 0 page from the CPU side. Oh yeah, because this is not... No, the 0 page is remapped properly. 19 is garbage. Yeah, this isn't remapped properly. Yeah, 19 is that. I need to look for the other page that's been remapped to. Probably easier just to go to save RAM. Because yeah, it's a 200 in save RAM. Something's a 200. 19. No, it still looks wrong. Yeah. It is properly mapped. Why did I jump? I would expect 19 to be 0 then. When I was looking at the CPU side of things. I might be looking in the wrong place. Nuts. Okay, we're gonna try to get in the pipe. That's not where the pipe is. We've learned an important lesson about where the pipe is. I'm also really not sure what all that nonsense up there is about either. Let's at least take a look, for interest's sake. I can't jump. How would I do anything with that? I need the key? At least that's where the third dragon coin is, so we know what that nonsense is. Oh, I was gonna try to get in the pipe. Whoops. I mean, to be fair, that actually did something. It just did something weird elsewhere. There we go. Nope. Stand right here. Defend myself. Okay, since I know what it is now, I can at least get it. Unfortunately, this doesn't do anything. Don't know how I'd get that dragon coin. This cape kills them, so I'd have to have a cape, I guess. Huh. This act looks like a good cycle. That was a good cycle. And so was that one. That wasn't, so I need to wait. No. It is actually working. You're just not seeing it. The SNES is. I didn't want to get picked up by that. Actually, no, that would have been fine. I could have just waited. But this is not on the SD to SNES. I'm playing on an emulator. But the SD to SNES is still running because I needed it to do some stuff. So technically speaking, if I switched over to the SNES view... okay, we'll get the cherry at least. If I switched over to the SD to SNES view, you would actually see that it's now Boon, or Demo, or whatever. But it's not actually doing it right now. Because again, it's an emulator. I don't have this rigged up for emulators. I don't use emulators that often, except when the game kind of demands it. Which I think if I did go and play through like one of those old like WLDCs, I'd probably like do it on Windows 98 because I think it's funny. Two, walk down a step, go right for it, grab it, chuck it, wait, chuck. Hey, Charlie. Dispose of the shell. Scratch my nose while I wait for another Lava Lotus volley. Can I get... Well, if I can get that, then I don't care. I think... Yeah, that's a good cycle. On Z-SNES? Absolutely. Crap! Nah, nowhere near close enough. But some of them, like, you need to play them on, like, a version of Z-SNES or something that just has bad audio output. Like, I briefly decided I would try to do WLDC1, and yeah, that didn't go very far because the audio emulation was painful and crashy in many places, just because, like, these things were not as fully baked back then. Well, by conventional wisdom, we've seen the 4th dragon coin. That's usually a sign that the level's coming to a close. I'm just happy there's at least a couple of these, like, where the spawns always work. One, two. Old as fuck. Should actually force you to play on ZSNES because the music is turbo crashy. Yep. It is pretty much the truth. That is also true that they now have options to allow you to fix it up, but yes, SD to SNES does not, and that's what I usually play on. That would have been free. This is good. It was good, I just didn't trust it. Funny layout. I hope it works. Nope, it doesn't. That's exactly why you did it, I know. Let's see what this is rigged to. Let me fix this. Not that one. Where is it? Game capture. Okay, that's still full screen. Copy, transform. Yeah, sometimes I forget to do this. Paste, transform, and whoosh! Look, it's adequate-ish. There we go. Problem solved. You might not guess I actually have reused reused those overlays from another one because it's a one-off and I don't care that much. Oh, it could definitely be worse. Could definitely be worse. You know what? No, what the? Pipe. I want to see what's in the pipe. What? What happens when it hits one of those? What am I supposed to do about that? No. This computer... Oh, nuts. I'm stuck here. What is this nonsense? Now, fun fact about Miku, she renders in real time. So quite literally, however long it takes for you to... Whatever the message is, however long that takes for her to say it is how long it runs. And, like, it's software from Windows 98 era. It's not highly demanding. Can I link it? Yeah, sure, I can send it to you. Do you want just it, or do you want all the other files, too? I send you the whole CLDC zip. Or just this. Ah, for fuck's sake. Okay, I think my strategy there is just bad. Does the one on Xandro's site also have this property? Because if you were looking for one that's fixed, I'd check there first. Like, this is, I think, like I said, the version that was used for judging. CLDC zip would be good. Alright, can do. Oh, that's why I don't do that. Have proper timestamps? Well, it's one of those I think it is. I got it from Hawaluta. So we will see. But I'm happy to send you the zip. Nope. I think one more cycle. Shouldn't have trusted that. I'll check the timestamps really quick before I send it over. Okay. I think that's fine. That would have been okay. After waiting for that dude, it was fine. That's good. I think actually this might be the kindest one. Two versions, one does have the reset pipe in that room, and the newer one with the pipe and arrow, but the arrow is solid. Interesting. Ah, no, that works, that works. Alright, this is PB regardless. Ugh. Thought I might have been safe. Yeah, let me look at the timestamps really quick, because I could use a handbrake anyway. That's in Dropbox. Documents. Yes, CLDC2020. These all say March 24th or May 24th at 3:08 p.m. So that's the timestamp you'd get. Presumably, since I have a timestamp that's that old, it is directly from the zip file. I'd say that's a good sign. In fact, knowing what I know, it's very likely that that was, in fact, when they were all downloaded, roughly. Because, like, there is a script that's been passed around for doing this kind of thing. The coalescing of all of the files into a single zip. For fuck's sake. Well, alright. Well, we're not getting the power up. Nope. Nope. This level has long since ceased to be fun. And I'm actually getting annoyed at Little Drum Solo at the start. Great, okay. That probably affected how that spawned. Okay, wait for it. I'm trying to find slightly faster strats. That's not one of them. Focus. Nah, I'm mostly just thinking about being hungry. Which is like the opposite of focusing. Okay, right here. Down here. Right on it. Okay, kick that. What? How did the shell get me? I kicked it. It didn't have a Koopa in it. That is some weird jank. Okay. Do. I didn't even think to wait for that critter. Like, there's nothing I can do. They're all clustered right whenever that goes. Like, I don't see an opening yet. Okay, they're moving a little bit slower. I can probably move at the very beginning now. Yeah, there we go. That would have been safe. That would not. Do I have L and R? You know, I haven't tried. Just kind of assumed it would kill me. I do. Probably should be using more LR strats. Kind of hate using LR strats, but it's probably not the worst idea. Okay. Oh yeah, stand right here. Barely made that. Back across. Wait. Down. Stand right here. Wait a cycle. Stand right here. Gun it. Well, if I could at least get the mushroom, maybe. I can't ever let go of the shell when I want to. Anyway, getting hungry. What kind of food do you like to eat? There we go. Oh, it absolutely annoys me. Like, it was completely unnecessary to make them immune to kicked objects. But here we are. To be fair, for an awful lot of sprites, it's a bit of just an oversight. Someone just didn't even think about it. Oh, that would have been safe. See if it's safe this time. Very safe. Alright, well at least those spawns worked out okay. Best of Hungry Crumples Testa? I've never heard of this. I was gonna say, if I go downtown, I could get me some pierogies. I do like pierogies. In fact, when I was working at a different country, I should look at the link. I had a Grubhub stipend every week, and that was very frequently what I'd do. Oh, okay. Pasta recipe with pickles. It's a very simple one, actually. Good point of asking if holding a jump button gets you booted. Yes, I checked for how A button presses. They do not work. Very simple. So fry an onion. There's some potatoes. It's potato, pasta, brown onion, oil, and paprika. Yeah, I can't hold jump. So, like, I need to go low enough that I'm not going to hit one of the saws, but not high enough that I'll get hit by the other saw, really. I'm just at the mercy of spawns for some of these. Like, some of these you can go easy enough, but other ones, like, if I get bad spawns, I'm just hosed. Like, some of these, like, are consistent, thankfully. Like this one, very consistent. Back up, back forward, back here, run. Guess I don't get the thing. Oh, Twitch was being stupid. Work. I can't hold jump anywhere. Like, the whole level is a no. I can't press A or B. I can't hold it coming into the level. Like, it does not work. I didn't look for it. Hold as a level load. I did that. So here, watch. I did it when I went through the pipe, but the principle's the same. So no half A presses or B presses. This is an Xbox One controller, so they are actually A presses. Because I hold B, the SNES button, more naturally than A. Nope. No regrabbing, no slow falling, no nothing. So, like, it was a plan initially, but, like, I would be fine if this was a no jumping level, and I could still manipulate my momentum a bit, but I can't regrab or anything. Like, quite literally, I just have to walk. It's like playing the Adventures of Dizzy. I'm just a flippin' egg. Like... And people like those egg games, I guess. There's a million of them, so somebody likes them. But, like, they're not fun. At least all the ones I've tried. At least it didn't kill me. Wait, no, I didn't... Well, okay, that's actually fine. It's a very simple dish. In fact, your peasant grandmother used to make it for you to get all the time. Oh, nice. Okay. Well, now it worked. It must be a sprite slot thing. Okay. We take those. Oh, that was fine. Sometimes certain enemies can only be hit with shells if they're in the correct sprite slots. No, I don't know how that works. Maybe Max can enlighten us if he knows. But like sometimes, even in the vanilla game, you can kill a thwomp with a shell, and sometimes you can't. That was bad timing all around. And it has to do with which sprite slot either the shell or the thwomp is in. Like, if one's higher than the other, it does something. I really don't know. But it's a known bug. What's sad was that, like, that was the best possible run, because I didn't have to deal with the spawning there. Give him a squeeze. Just don't be too harsh. Melons! Big, juicy melons! Are they fresh? Why don't you give him a squeeze? Boobs! Oh, they're just boobs. It's the same joke from the first movie. What's up, Dick Feynman? How you doing? I did actually see... Oh, no. I hosed it already. I double hosed it. Potato noodles are nice. That they are. I'd actually see the Big Juicy Melons pinball machine, which is a relatively new one. Or no, was it barbecue? It was barbecue themed? I forget. It was weird. It was very, like, old school style machine, even though it's, like, this year. Oh, I'm so sick of this level already. It's a very odd thing to go... You know, actually, outside of SA1, this really isn't using that much chocolate nonsense now that I really think about it. Like, is there, aside from getting kicked in the face, I guess? That one. I wonder what Morsel had to say. Morsel's judging was definitely the spiciest in this specific seal. Are you... No, I guess I knew that doesn't work. No, I thought that one did work. Like I said, sometimes it works. It's a sprite slot thing. I think I want the next boat. Yeah, nice boat. That was a good cycle. You know, the only time I really actually eat potato noodles is when when my mother makes beef stroganoff. Which is definitely not like the fancy beef stroganoff. It's definitely the, like, here, some cream of mushroom style thing, but she's gotten better over time. Made it fancier. It's an interesting dish. I'm gonna be waiting forever. Now, let's see if we can despawn at least a couple of them. Or all of them. Boy, that was a lot better than actually playing the level. I should have just run for it. I don't need to jump off of him. I can just walk onto it. It's right there. Is it mom food if she can't cook mom food? I mean, she cooks plenty of mom food. Surprised that that's not firing or something. Oh, thank you for the raid. The alert seems to be stuck. Somehow. Oh, right, because it went to that machine. Ha! That's funny. Yeah, there's a weird thing going on with my SD to SNES. In fact, I can't cancel out of that. Anyway, how was your stream? What were you up to? Why won't Mario do what I want? Because I can't let him jump or else this happens. Anytime I press A, he just gets kicked in the butt. Anyway, how was your stream? What were you up to? Hope it was something fun. Thank you for the raid, of course. This has just been a lengthy, frustrating level. Full of very tight things. .smc. I think, very much rather play things .smc than this, I believe. No. But basically at this point, I'm treating this as a memorization puzzle if I can. But the cycles change periodically and I don't like it. There we go. Not that having 2 hits here will help, but it's so much easier to collect the cape than the mushroom. It's playing Stardew? Oh, nice! One of those games I've heard a lot about and might even own on Steam, but I've never played. You know what? That's fine. It's a dad food, but it's still dog food. My dad was better at food than that. Like, he doesn't make a lot of things, but he makes some good ones. He makes actually pretty decent Oyakodon booty. Which is delicious. Yeah, I'm taking a book out of the page of Max. You know, I'm not sure this is a good idea, actually, looking at it now. Should ask him for the recipe. It's not a complicated dish, the way he makes it. Okay. Okay, maybe I do need to jump there. But at least those were desunk more than last time. Okay, let me look to see where there's a safe spot. About here. And then... is there another safe spot? Christ, okay. Right about here. And then there's a saw that I'm not paying attention to! Oh, this level is so long. Didn't learn about stereotype that some men can't cook for more than 5 to 7 foods. Yeah, I think that's a bit silly. Like, honestly, once you know how to cook like 2 or 3 things, you can kind of wing most stuff and end up with something that is at least edible. And has meat in it. Like, an awful lot of stuff is sometimes this technique. Baking is pretty much literally just follow the rules and you get mostly what you expect with some issues of humidity and altitude, I guess, sometimes. Not that cycle. This cycle. Oh no, not that one. Nope. This one? This one. Yeah, that one worked. So there's 2 possible cycles there. He's a great cook. Close to a simple chef. Stereotype. Once again, I say there's enough things where, like, it's not that hard to follow a recipe. Just make some stuff. Cook your chicken until it's the correct internal temperature. Make mom or dad food, you'd have some right now. That does sound nice. Alright. This is free. The other stereotype. It's either throughout 5 to 7 or a tremendous amount. Yeah, pretty much. Those are not nicely desunk. Somehow I got the nicely desunk last time that I got over there, and that was nice. Debating using save states. Like, I'm just kind of done. I don't even like using save states, and I'm tired of this. It's just... Homemade lasagna in the freezer? Ooh, made the dough, nice. Only the correct meats are raw? That is true. Say that having eaten raw chicken. Though there are places you can eat raw chicken. Pretty sure Japan you can get away with it. Because there is no salmonella in Japan. Due to import restrictions and vigorous vaccination policies. Pork's gotten a lot better since they stopped letting pigs eat garbage. Like, literal trash. Bear's still a problem, but, you know, just don't eat any bear that hasn't been stewed. Like, if you're eating rare bear, what are you doing, man? Alright, well, we don't really need it. It's nice to have. I don't know why I did that. That was stupid. That was also stupid. Thanks for good luck. How you doing, Desi? Eating rare bear. Now that might be why you summoned him. No, I have a friend who has a brother who hunts occasionally, and he'll bag a bear every once in a while. So, he eats bear. But not the kinds Desi wants. Ugh. Oh. Must be a big bag. Yes, it is. I mean, there are different kinds of bears. You know, there's polar bear, panda bear. But there's also grizzlies, black bears, and brown bears. And I think brown bears aren't all that big. Grizzlies are the largest non-polar bear, if I'm not mistaken. Pandas aren't actually bears or something. But I think, like, the order of I don't mind running into this bear in the woods is something like brown, black, grizzly, polar. Because basically, if you don't have a gun and a polar bear wants to eat you, you're just going to get eaten. There's nothing else that's happening. They're just that fast and that deadly. So. Doing pretty well, got a new fridge. Nice, congrats. Long 3 weeks with no cold water. Amazing to have cold water now. Well, that's fantastic. I held B because I didn't think I was going to make it. I hate this level. Which ones are unbearable? If you're under polar bear in the middle of states, you have problems. I'm not going to disagree. It was more of just a, if you're doing the bear tier list thing, that's how this works. Actually do know someone who encountered a polar bear and took a really nice picture. But he was also well armed at the time, so he wasn't in any danger. Well, less danger. But he encountered the bear in Alaska. Did a lot of travel for work, and Alaska was one of the areas he'd go. There's actually, I did actually know that. 2 for 1, baby! I just wanted to save the shell. Okay. Oh, you have done that before. Okay. Bigger problems with the polar bear right now in front of you. Unprobable's the last problem. Yeah. I mean, in all likelihood, the only way this would ever happen is if, like, you fell into the enclosure at the zoo. So, don't do that. Oh, there's a safe spot to stand. Oh, waiting for cycles to line up. Because I love waiting for cycles to line up. It's my favorite thing. I give up. I could not be patient enough. I think I'm done. I've spent enough time in this level doing the same stupid shit over and over that I'm just not enjoying. Like, I just continuously pray that it'll, like, line up, that the slots will always be the same, that somehow that spawn timing doesn't change. And between, like, the long delays and the fact that I'm just waiting for lava lotuses and other things to line up, just, this isn't fun. Like, at least I got some of this down to some extent, but, like, I'm just gonna be here for another 2 hours to figure out the rest of the level while I dodge lava lotus things and miss out on the cycle I need to be on anyway. I mean, the worst part is, I don't actually know what the save state button is, or have it bound to anything on my controller. So I'd end up doing the old thing that Retsupre made fun of back in the day, where I, like, have to go through the menu every single time to load my save state. SNES 9X. As I try to read On Liberty by John Stuart Mill. Could item swim? Maybe. A and B are not required to swim. Item swim, yeah. But in theory, I could get all the way over there to the red shell and item swim. But I'm playing on an emulator today because the combination of MSU1 and SA1 does not work on my Super Nintendo SNES. So we're playing on MESN. So I do have access to, like, proper save states for once. Infinite Starman is the answer. Infinite Starman doesn't really solve my problem. But I'd say I'm getting there, but honestly, like, this part up here is so clunky. That dude never dies. Yeah, I can never press or hold or touch those buttons. If the hack notices I've touched them, I just instantly get booted from the level. And it's a funny animation. So next time I die, I'll show it off. Because I can stack it with normal death, provided I don't fall in a pit. No! Yes! This is hard to get through big, so it may or may not end up mattering. Or I'll get lucky. Very, very lucky. Incredibly lucky, in fact. Alright, well, maybe this will be close to the end, because that is the 5th dragon coin. I was about to say, and those are massively desunk, which should make my life easier, and I have one hit. Okay, so here's the safe spot. And up there is the other safe spot. Is there any other safe spots? No. What am I doing? What am I doing? There's the exit. Anyway. See, I got kicked from the level. Yeah, how would I supposed to do anything there? Like, quite literally, you throw me into, like, the entire point of this class of thing is, like, I have time to react. I can watch what I'm doing, and suddenly it's like, good luck! I know you liked seeing things before you had to do them, but now you're not going to see anything because you have to fall far. I will say the animation is definitely the best part. Like, that little kick animation is really cute. Cape twirl? Those are all fuzzies. Those were all fuzzies. You can't kill fuzzies on vines without, or on lines without Yoshi, I don't think. Also, letting go of Y in this level just seems like a bad idea. Like, at all. I got an early cycle on that. That was nice. I am going to save state. Because that last part was absolute bullshit. Like, I don't mean to be crude or rude, but, like, you made me fall into a section I can't see, and I can't jump to stall. I can't do anything to stall. All I can do is die, and then try again, and maybe pause if I'm lucky. The problem wasn't screen scrolling up or the problem is I need to be able to see something that's down from where I'm at. I can't force the screen to scroll downward. Like, rightward would not have helped me there, because I fell onto a falling platform, and then it basically hosed me. Ah, crap. No, I'm not getting that back. Oh, didn't help. I thought you were saying that would help. Never mind, I read quick. It helped with the desync of the saws, absolutely. And screen scrolling here makes this part bearable. Because it just takes so long for everything to, like, set up the way it needs to when you're waiting on the accordions that go both ways. And desyncing the saws is basically the only thing to do there because of how tight that margin is. Okay, I've reached the point. Where is this? Game? No. Speed? No. File. Save state. 1. There we go. Just my desire to go back through all of that again and again is just not there. For this last part. Like, if this was a solid platform, that wouldn't be bad, because then I could see what's happening and make plans. But no. Load state. Like, look at this. I actually scroll to the extreme, and that's the most I can see. Suppose I could scroll back. Not sure it helped me, but, you know. So, did I undo it by that point? I don't think it makes a difference here. Okay, well, that was stupid. Do I have... I don't want to assign one in case I do something stupid. Never mind. I just hate using save states. We'll continue to do it the bad way. Thought I went too high there. SNES 9X. I just need to bring up the text of On Liberty. I might actually save state there. Just because, again, if I'm already selling out, I may as well sell out hardcore. All my dignity must go! Integrity too, why not? There we go. Save. Not overwriting the first one. There we go. Everything about that was bait. I guarantee you everything about that was bait. Oh. Yeah, I didn't enjoy that. That was overly long and just cycle waiting. I've said it many times. It's just all cycle waiting, and I don't care for cycle waiting. All right, let's see what Morsel had to say about level 50. Check for bait. It's fair. It's done. Amazing standards of presentation. Boone is now Sherlock Holmes of SMW ROM hacking, appearing in many adventures. Rapid cycles and potential windows of movement would have led to a smoother and more engaging experience. Sometimes seems like a test of patience. Design score is heavily penalized as the level is broken, as above. Getting the dragon coins is slightly more annoying because it doesn't seem possible to skip the midpoint. You did make the coins pretty interesting. If you are big at the double-humped saw obstacle, it is awkward to avoid getting hit. That's all true. Secret exit? God, no. No, I'm done with the emulator version, at least. I guess I could jump into the other one, because it's been sitting here the whole time, and I do need to fix some stuff. Like I said, there's our pal. I'm not really sure what we'd do to fix it, and also it'd take forever for scrolling. Like, it'd be an option. Don't know why that I know why that scrolling doesn't work. Very well timed. But yeah, I don't know if I want to. Like, I think I saw what it was. You take the key, you have to walk it through the level, get all the way to the pipe, and then take the pipe and get there. And honestly, I just don't want to. That's where I'm at. I just don't want to.